Hello YouTube, it is Zzyyvux here today with a setup tour. So yeah, I'm going to be showing you guys my setup for my 2 year special, and I'm going to show you my setup 2 years ago just to show how far I've come and how long it's been. Anyway, let's start. This is my desk, by the way. Let's start at the right side. So right here is where it all happens. This is the computer. It's a slightly old laptop, not the best, but it really does the job, even though it's not even close to the specs that it's supposed to do. To do the job, it still does it somehow, and I'm very happy. I got this for my grandpa. He gave it to me for free for my birthday, so he's pretty awesome. Shout out to grandpa. Anyway, down here is my awesome cable management, my microphone and all that stuff. All kind of just, yeah, that's awful. Here's my microphone, the Blue Yeti. And that's usually just, yeah, sitting right there. And almost always plugged into my computer, also sitting right here on my desk, when they're not on my head, is my headphones, which is the Audio-Technica, actually, I can't, okay, yeah, the ATH M30s, not the M50s, those are too much, I'm not just made of money. So yeah, that's that part. Over here is the TV, where all the game playing happens, and right now, obviously, is the home screen of the Wii U, which is just the kind of Miiverse part of it. It's all the Mii's sitting there. Right here, sensor bar, that's very interesting, obviously. There's my phone, it's the iPhone 4S, got a Game Boy case on it. Yep. Coaster, no, I don't actually drink coffee, just only coaster I found. Over here right under the TV is a 3DS, and that's usually where it is when I'm not playing it, just docked right there, so it never really runs out of battery. Over here is my gamepad for the Wii U, which is also always docked when it's not being used. It doesn't run out of battery, you can't really see the dock that well. But yeah, Wii U Pro controller, the white one. Here's the Wii U. It's the last thing on my desk. Sitting there actually gets kind of bad internet reception because it's behind that big bookshelf. So unless I have my door open, I always get DC'd and stuff from Mario Kart. Anyway, right under that is all my Wii U games and Mario Kart Wii. Also, in case anyone wanted to know, I have all of my other games and stuff over here. You got the PS2 controllers, the broken PS2, sadly, I love the PS2. Broken GameCube, sadly, never actually got to play it, I got it broken, but it was free, so, you know, whatever. And on my Game Boys, Game Boy games, my DSi is in there with all my DS games. Oh, that's a DS, not a Game Boy, fail. And my flashlight turned off. But over here, DS games, Wii games, some older games, accessories, you know, PS2 games, GameCube controllers, you know, all that good stuff. These are all the games I play the most, so I just have them right there. Right here is, if you can't really see it that well, I'm sorry, but it's a bunch of old headphones, USB drive, iPod, slow charger for my phone, you know, tripod, all that cool stuff, just a bunch of random. Down here, what you can't see even, which is even harder to see, is the controllers for all of my game systems, which you're about to see. I'm actually just going to turn off flashlight right here so you can see a little better what is in all of this. So yeah, you can see right here, once the flashlight, yep, there's all that stuff. Then down here is all the controllers. There's my awful bundle of cables for everything that I really need to fix or something's gonna catch on fire. And right here is all my retro consoles, which, as you can see, kind of dusty. Not because I don't use them, because it's not like you're picking up consoles, but it just collects a lot of dust under here, and I don't have a lot of time to just get rid of the dust. But it was worse until this video where I fixed it a little bit. But yeah, so first over here you have the N64. Obviously, there's Mario Kart 64 in it, my favorite game ever. There's the Retron 2, which plays NES and SNES games. And there's The Secret of Mana, which is a really hard game, in my opinion. And Super Mario Bros., the original one for the NES. Over here is my Sega Genesis. I believe that's a Genesis. Yeah, it's a Genesis. Not really know that much about Sega consoles and stuff. But I actually got this at a yard sale with the cords and controllers and everything, and the Sonic game, for just $5. I guess the guy didn't really know what he was selling. But yeah, and right here is the Hauppauge HD PVR2, which is what does all the Mario Kart recording, and any other kind of recording that's not 3DS. So yeah, then over here is just a bunch of school stuff you guys probably don't care about. So yeah, that's my setup right now, and so let's go back into my setup 2 years ago just to see the change. So yeah guys, this is basically what my setup looked like 2 years ago when I was just recording random AQ Worlds videos or Pokemon with the most HP on PowerPoint. You know, I just had the webcam pointed at the computer, usually with a somewhat awful angle, and because I didn't know about video editing and I couldn't figure out how to render a video in Movie Maker, I would just save it as a project and it wouldn't work. I was confused. So yeah, it was usually a pretty awful angle because I had to have it like way back here on the edge because it wouldn't get the entire screen in. And I would usually just, yeah, it wasn't that good, but it's nice to look back and see where I was 2 years ago and how far it's come and how long it's been. So yeah. My setup for recording Mario Kart stuff was basically the same, just with the TV and the camera. Still got the bad angles and all that good stuff. And that is my setup tour. So yeah, wow, it's a big change from 2 years ago, and really just the video quality itself even shows a big difference in how much it's changed. That's all because of you guys watching and subscribing to me, actually getting me to 100 subscribers. Recently there'll be a special video up for that sometime in the next few weeks. And yeah, but again, if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't have spent the time and money that I put into all this YouTube and setup and everything. If it wasn't for you guys, I probably wouldn't even be on YouTube anymore. I would have just quit. So yeah, guys, that's all for this video. Thanks for everything, and I'll see you next time.